call a little town past. I had a beautiful family. We live peacefully. We have a beautiful life there.
How do you do, my dear friend? I'm one of your host members. Oh, yeah? But I can show us more on
Nice to meet you.
that.
No, I'm the founder of the Americans Over Network.
I'd like to welcome you to today's ceremony to dedicate the Medal of Honor Korean War stamps and recognize local Medal of Honor recipient Tibor Rubin. Again, I'd like to thank Mayor Bruce Broadwater, who's here with us today, and the City of Garden Grove for providing this beautiful Garden Grove Community Center for today's event. I'd also like to recognize some other special guests. Of course, we have today's special guest of honor, Tibor Rubin and his family in the front row. We have Congressman Alan Lowenthal with us, California Senator Lou Correa. And I'd also like to thank Senator Correa and his staff for their support and assistance with today's event. Chair of the Orange County Veterans Advisory Council, Bobby McDonald. And representing Congressman Loretta Sanchez, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, we have Robert Buenuelos. Sorry. From the U.S. Postal Service, we have Garden Grove Officer in Charge, Daisy Osegueda.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do the flag salute with me today for our wonderful country, for our flag, and things it stands for.
We beseech you, merciful God, to extend your grace and protection over each and every member of this honorable body and bestow upon them the joy of life, good health, and prosperity. Thank you all for being here today to honor a great hero, my dear friend, Corporal Tibor Rubin.
The Medal of Honor Korean War stamps were issued in Washington, D.C. on July 26th. And since Mr. Rubin was unable to travel to our nation's capital for the stamps issuance ceremony, we're very pleased to be bringing the ceremony to him today. Officiating over today's stamp unveiling and dedication is the officer in charge of the Garden Grove Post Office, Daisy Osegueda. Daisy.
It's an honor to be here today, to remember a war and those who fought it so bravely. The Korean War was not long, but it claimed, by some counts, the lives of 2 million people. American author Herman Wouk said, "The beginning of the end of war lies in remembrance." The Postal Service has long served as an important conduit for remembrances. Letters written by troops in Korea to their loved ones back home often recalled the realities of battle. Take the 19-year-old who wrote to his sweetheart, "Over here, where your past is your last breath, your present is this breath, and your future is your next breath. You don't make too many promises." 2 days after he wrote that letter, he was killed. To ask Mr. Rubin and his family, Congressman Lowenthal, Senator Correa, and Mayor Broadwater to join me for the unveiling and dedication of the Medal of Honor Korean War stamps.
Squeeze on in if you can. Perfect, yes, when you're a little closer if you guys can. Hold on a second. Everybody smile, eyes on the cameras. Beautiful, there you go.
Just throw it over the top. All right. Go behind the
Here. good-looking guy. The good-looking guy.
Good-looking guy. Handsome guy.
With all the hair.
The congressional record, and I'm going to present that to Tibor and his family.
Today, on behalf of the California State Senate, I'd like to present to you a very much a humble token of our appreciation, because our Senate record also reads your brave acts of gallantry in the battlefield. On behalf of the California State Senate, I'm going to present you with this resolution, but also all Americans say thank you to you. And just to make sure that you know all Californians also will never forget what you've done for this country, I'm going to present you with a flag that has flown over the California State Capitol as well. Thank you very much. God bless America, and God bless you, sir. In all our countries.
I'd like to present this with you today, but I'd like to say something else. The City of Garden Grove is going to rename one of its libraries after you. We're in the process now of putting a bus together, and we found an artist to do it. It just started, but it will be there for, I can't say it will be there forever, but it will be there for a long, long time. I want to thank you for being here today. I want to present this to you. And I'm really happy to be your mayor.
And we thank you, sir, for your courage and your devotion and duty to our country.
On behalf of the United States Postal Service, we found it appropriate, since you have a stamp, you should have your own framed stamp. So it says, in appreciation of your service to our country, from the Santa Ana District Postal Service. Thank you very much.
Distinguished guests, family, friends, my name is Robert Huntley. I'm a retired lieutenant colonel in the United States Army, and I'm the nephew of Tibor Rubin. Family asked me to say a few words during this dedication about my Uncle Ted Rubin, or as the family used to call him, Uncle Ted or Uncle Teddy. And you know, you can go on the internet, you can go on Google, and you can see the story. You know, you can go back and look at the atrocities that took place in Mauthausen, and you can see the overwhelming odds and the ferocity of the battle in Korea, in which he was with the 8th Cavalry Regiment, 3rd Cavalry Battalion, where he faced overwhelming odds. A number of Chinese and Korean forces that were coming around and surrounded that battalion and killed many, many soldiers in that battle, as well as the challenges and struggles that he faced as a POW for the North Koreans and Chinese in the camps. So I'm not going to talk about that. This is an opportunity for me to really thank my uncle for surviving all that and still having the heart, the good nature, and the undaunted belief in this country's greatness and the opportunity it provided to inspire me and many others.
Good afternoon. I'm Rosie Rubin, the daughter, and this is my brother Frank Rubin. We are so honored to be here today. We were fortunate enough to go to the dedication in Virginia, and it was beautiful in Arlington. And to the Postal Service, thank you so much. This is amazing. My brother and I would like to thank everyone in the United States Postal Service, Daisy, Bob, and everyone who worked so hard, Mariella, everybody worked so hard for this day. Congressman Lowenthal, thank you. Congresswoman Sanchez, the representative, Robert,
Thank you so much, Bob. Mayor Broadwater, thank you for the presentation, and I'm so honored it'll be a library because I teach first grade. My favorite place is the library. It's a place of learning and for children to love.
Colonel, and I'm the nephew of Tibor Rubin, and I was invited here by the family to say a few words to commemorate him and the rest of the Medal of Honor recipients for this Korean War commemorative stamp to honor the Medal of Honor recipients from the Korean War, which my uncle Tibor Rubin is one of.
We have Bobby McDonald, the chair of the Orange County Veterans Advisory Council. We had State Senator Luke Correa, Congressman Ellen Lowenthal, and of course the mayor of Garden Grove, Mr. Broadwater. Close friend of Tibor Rubin was Rabbi Engel. Came out and did the invocation. They've been good friends for years. Several guests came, several people. He had a lot of friends from the VA hospital. Even a doctor came out and told a story where when he was in the VA hospital, even at Christmas time, he was going around, he was giving gifts to some of the sick people in the hospital. What a great man, a great honor to have the life he had gone through. This is a long overdue award for him, and we're honored to be part of it, honored to issue these Medal of Honor stamps.
I'm here to honor Congressional Medal of Honor recipient Tibor Rubin, who was in the 1st Cavalry Division in Korea. I was in the 1st Cavalry Division in the first major battles of the Vietnam War. 10 years ago, we met after he received his Medal of Honor from the President of the United States. Right here in Garden Grove is where we gave him, I did, on behalf of the people of California, a recognition certificate for his love of freedom. Garden Grove is a freedom city now. The people that live here who lost their freedom in Vietnam. Tibor Rubin, a loving man, is a wonderful example for all of us to share our loving hearts in freedom. His life demonstrates that, and so that is why I'm here to honor him and his freedom-loving family. There's Rubin, our man of freedom. Yes.
And we were here today to dedicate the Korean War Medal of Honor stamps and honor a living Medal of Honor recipient, Mr. Tibor Rubin, here in Garden Grove, California. Mr. Rubin's been a long-time resident of Garden Grove, and unfortunately was not able to travel to our nation's capital when these stamps were issued, so we brought a ceremony to him today, unveiled the stamps, and recognized his service and bravery and gallantry and sacrifice that he made for our nation and for our freedom.
I'm here with my very good friend Tibor Rubin, who just got himself put on the Korea War Veteran stamp, honoring 13 Korea Congressional Medal of Honor War Veterans. He's an amazing human being, and it's an honor to call him my friend. Even a bigger honor for him to call me a friend.
Hi, I'm Annie Nelson with the American Soldier Network. I'm also a dear friend of Mr. Tibor Teddy Rubin's. Today we're here honoring him and all of the Korean War veterans, especially the Medal of Honor recipients from the Korean War with the United States Post Office stamp. They presented the stamp a few weeks ago in Virginia, and Teddy couldn't make the trip, so today the city of Garden Grove went ahead and took care of business, and what a wonderful day it was.
Oh.